So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Planes, Fire, and Rescue. I took my 4-year-old son, fully knowing that he would enjoy every single second of this crappy movie, while I would hate it. As a parent, you have to make sacrifices, especially when your son is 4 and all he can watch is PG-13, G stuff. So that's the curse of being a separated dad. I knew he was going to love this flick, so I just had to take him. He's got a dusty t-shirt that he wears to school on occasion, and he's enamored by planes and cars and stuff. So naturally, his 4-year-old mind would totally relate to this crap. I could the plot, whatever, if you could call it that, if you could actually call it a plot, revolves around Dusty, the crop duster who continues to win um, plane races after his feat of winning the race around the world, so to speak, in the first movie, which both of us saw, by the way, at the same place, Tan Fran Theater here, San Bruno. Um, so he continues to win races, but then his gearbox fails, and such a unique gearbox that they can't find a replacement for it. So he ends up fighting fires, trying to get certified to save his buddy Mayday, who's a fire truck at his airport. So they go around fighting fires. There's a cool scene when there's a forest fire. Of course, naturally, being since it's government land, there's fire all over the place. And so there were a couple scenes that were mildly amusing in this one. Otherwise, this movie was total crap. Politically correct stuff about zero emission cars and hybrid cars and whatever, trying to brainwash people. If I could afford uh, a hybrid car, I'd buy one just to save money on gas, not because I want to save the planet or reduce my carbon footprint. But nevertheless, I'm digressing. Let me tell you about the cool scenes that I actually liked. I give this 2 out of 5 stars, by the way. I would have given it 1 star if it hadn't been for those two cool scenes that I aforementioned. Um, the first one being the uh, the cool fire scene. Like I said, the forest is on fire and the movie's blasting Thunderstruck by AC/DC. They would have just made this movie soundtrack entirely AC/DC, like Maximum Overdrive from 1986. This movie would have been mildly amusing, as it were. The other cool scenes are the Department of Interior official, which should be anathema to Native Americans. I guess they're called indigenous peoples now here in Berkeley, California. But there's even a cool indigenous person airplane in this. Kind of takes over when the Blade guy, the military drill instructor who's teaching Dusty how to put out fires, he gets scorched himself and crash lands in the forest. Luckily, there were no trees around, but Lucky for him, that is. But he gets put out of commission trying to save Dusty, and so this indigenous person takes over, and he's pretty cool. He's got old fables about planes and stuff. Uh, he's talking like a wise old leader of the clan, so to speak, and that was pretty cool. So I guess there are three cool things that I like about this movie, but I still disliked it. Um, the dialogue was dumb. It's about 4-year-old level, and most of the kids in the theater were 4 years old, by the way. The older kids weren't laughing. Only the younger kids were kind of laughing at the silly dialogue, and so that's how I knew that the script was written to the intelligence of a 4-year-old, and that's about all I have to say about this movie. I mean, why spoil the ending? There really is no ending. It's so predictable. They put out a bunch of fires, and Dusty gets a new gearbox, and he's racing again. Did I really spoil anything? I mean, you could have predicted that. It's a standard formula for Disney, and it's just like what happened in the first movie. The underdog, just like Finding Nemo, that other sucky Disney movie about a disabled fish. The underdog overcomes impossible obstacle, learns a new trade, gives up his favorite thing, which is to race other planes, to learn a new trade, firefighting. And the beginning of the movie pissed me off too, kind of reminded me of The Lone Survivor. Tries to make firefighters into heroes and stuff. These guys are wasting a lot of taxpayer dollars just sleeping most of the day. You want to see an accurate portrayal of firefighters? Check out Rescue Me, the TV show. That show's pretty funny, actually. My former coworker Symphony wanted me to watch that, and yeah, it's pretty outrageous the way these firefighters behave in New York City. But anyway, I guess kids look up to firefighters. When I was my son's age, I wanted to chase the fire truck down the street, climb on it, and become buddies with these guys. So it's just a 4-year-old thing. I think my son will probably grow out of it eventually, and he wanted to be something else besides a firefighter. Probably teach him how to start his own business so he can buy me a house somewhere. Anyway, yeah, we played tens of thousands of dollars in my divorce case, and already my son wants to run away, come live with me. So as soon as he figures out how to hitch a ride on a bus or something, that's the day when my wife will realize that when my estranged wife will realize that she has zero physical custody and I have 100%. Maybe in 7 years, when my son is smart enough to run away on his own. He doesn't know how to do that yet, but he will figure it out eventually. And so there's that. I know that I'll be vindicated, and all this social workers, psychologists, and all these other nutty people, judges, lawyers, they're just wasting a lot of time and money, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, that's just my little side story for the day, and sorry that I didn't have more to say about the movie, but like I said, there isn't much plot to talk about. It's very formulaic and standard Disney stuff. Um, Even the reviews on IMDb, um, you look at them, it says, the Disney started going downhill with their Cars sequels, and from there they keep getting progressively worse with the Plane series. Guess they're running out of ideas. Anyway, I'll let you go. I haven't seen Cars, by the way, any of the Cars movies, but I heard the sequels were pretty bad. So that's about all I have to say about Disney, planes, and kids' movies. Laters.